Hi guys, this is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor and your leverage for change. And today I'm going to be discussing this very strange topic of why it is that some individuals, when they break off with someone, right, that they will want to remain friends with that person. And I mean friends that they're still in their life, but not just in the capacity of being a partner that they have sex with or take to weekend getaways and stuff like that, right? So this is a very weird kind of scenario, but it happens a lot. I see it happening a lot with people that I know, with clients of mine that that come to me, and so I wanted to kind of address it. And I also have a few questions in my videos, right? Why is it that some people will want to remain friends with an ex? There are many reasons, right? And both partners, whether the one who was left and the person who left, they have their own personal reasons and personal agendas, you might call it, for why why they would be happy to have this happen. All right. So first of all, guys, if you find some value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also please hit that notification bell so that as soon as I upload a new video that you will be notified. So let's get into the overarching reason why it is that a lot of couples, maybe you may have, maybe one part, say the person who broke up with this other partner, is they broke up, they say, I can't, do this anymore, we can't be, whatever it is, they leave. But then the partner who's been left will say, but we can still be friends, can't we? We can still be friends. Maybe it didn't work out as an intimate relationship, but we can still be friends. And a lot of the reasons why this person will be satisfied with basically the crumbs now from what you'll get as a friend versus being in an intimate relationship with this partner is that there is a hope, right? They may not say it, they're not going to say that or even sometimes admit it, but there's this subconscious hope that they have that either this partner, by being a friend, maybe this partner, they're still nearby, they're close enough to still have access to this partner. They can still call them, they can still text them, they can still invite them to places, they can still hang out together in some area, in some way or another, and they still feel that having even this little bit of them is better than nothing at all. But not only that, guys, there is a secret kind of like a hope, this hopefulness that they'll see how wonderful they are, while they're still their friends, and they will be so close to them that they're still connected in some way. And so maybe by being their friends, they'll now notice how wonderful they are and want them back, right? So that is one of the reasons, right? So and perhaps the other partner who's leaving also have their reasons for actually allowing this, because the connection also, maybe they haven't found anyone yet. So in the meantime, they have somebody who's there that they can actually hang out with. They're not going to be lonely, because lonely is a big thing for a lot of people. They don't want to be alone. So they have this person who they can call up every once in a while and say, oh, you want to go to the movies, or you want to go hang out here or hang out there, or this person might cook. If this person's a good cook, they might say, oh, you want to come over for dinner or whatever it is. They're just friends, right? But there's always this hope. There are different reasons why people maintain these kind of relationships. Maybe the person, one partner, the male or something, might be good at fixing stuff or getting things done, or maybe they're somebody you can actually talk to, and they will actually sit there and listen to you gripe and groan and whatever it might be, and you're just that person. But there were other things didn't work out. But this person has this quality that you can always talk to them, and you always feel seen and heard, right? Because they are just so patient and empathetic. And so somebody might feel that it's good to have somebody who I can just gripe with, and they may even gripe about their partners, and the person will just sit there, because no, that's it. That's when it becomes difficult, guys. Why it's not a good idea to really remain close friends with your ex. Have a relationship but be it should be a distant relationship, so that person, both partners, can now go through the more, because what all of this does too, one of the other reasons why especially the person who was left might also hold on to this relationship as a friend, is because they are delaying the pain of a total cut from this person, right? So they prefer to have this person. They haven't really totally lost them. They still have a little bit and pieces of them, and so it kind of delays the pain. But what happens is that there is also the pain of not being fully with this person. So what they're unknowingly doing is really maintaining this, dragging out this pain, instead of having a clean cut where you can now mourn your loss and heal and then be able to move on. So this person does not realize that what they're doing by holding on to this person as a friend is they're really just maintaining that pain and that hurt. Because what will happen, guys, is when one partner, especially the one who left or whoever it is, and they start dating someone else, especially the one who was left, and their partner who left them now start dating and they're still friends with them, can you imagine the emotional turmoil and the turmoil that that person is going to have to go through, being a witness and probably even being in the same space with this person? Maybe they are, they used to go to the same places, so they see each other and they're still friends. So they hang out and they're seeing each other. And so can you imagine seeing your ex who left you with a new love interest, right? So what they're doing is really maintaining that pain. They don't realize it, but the best thing is really to suck up the pain, heal from that loss, and move forward for both partners. But as I said, both partners have reasons why they will stay as friends, and they're really just fooling themselves. But it's what happens a lot. All right. Why is it a bad idea? Well, because it's this constant torture and insult for the person who was left. Knowing that this person left them for whatever reason it is, and it's just, and now I have to kind of just suck up whatever time they have available for me, and also have the knowledge and the proximity of knowing that they're in relationship with somebody else, or they want to be in relationship with somebody else. They don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. And so that's constant torture that you're setting yourself up for. The next thing is that it's a constant reminder that this person did not love you enough to want to stay with you, or they didn't love you to choose you as their lifelong partner. That's constant torture, guys, because it's a constant reminder. You're seeing this person every day, and you have this hope that something is going to change. Maybe they'll see how great you are and how wonderful you are, and it never happens. Constant torture. You're setting yourself up for constant torture. Also, there's also, if before the other person starts, maybe you're hanging out with this ex-partner, and now there's always going to be this constant fear when this person who left you starts dating, right? Just basically, it's a constant fear you're going to be putting yourself through, guys. So suck it up, heal, and move forward. The next thing is that imagine that this new partner now, who knows nothing and is no fault of theirs now, does know nothing about what happened with your relationship. They don't know anything. They just come in now, and the person who left now is now with this new partner, right? But this new partner now have to put up with this old past girlfriend or male friend, right? That this person kept as a kind of a hanger on, kind of something like almost like somebody to appease them before they met this person. How is that going to feel? How would you feel if you were that new person who come into your ex's life and have to deal with their ex? So think about that. It's not fair to the other person, and it might happen to you. You might be that person. It's not going to be fair to you. All right. The thing about all this kind of a conundrum now, though, guys, is that the person who left is going to, so as not to make the person they left feel as if they have some kind of an interest in getting back with them, they have to be constantly monitoring how they actually treat them, because certain things that they do might come off as being, love, or kind of like some kind of emotional connection to them. And then the other person might start feeling, oh, this person's now starting to come back to me, right? So the ex has to know, both partners have to be always kind of constantly monitoring what they do, their feelings, and their interactions with their past partner, so as not to kind of mislead each other about their intentions, which may not, which the one who got left may have, the intention would be a reconnection with their partner, right? And so there's always this constant monitoring. It's just a lot of work, guys. So not a good idea. The best option, what is the best option? The best option, guys, as I have been mentioning throughout this thing, is it is best to have a clean break, a healthy, clean break. I mean, speak to the person. If it's hopefully it can be a something that's not too toxic, the breakup, that you can actually say, this is not, we're just not right for each other, and so we're good, we should just move, go our separate ways, so that we can find the person that's right for us, right? Hopefully it can be done in that way. Of course, it's going to be painful. It's going to be traumatic for the person, especially the person who's being left. And even for the person who is leaving, sometimes they realize that this is just not the right person for them. They really like the person as a human being, and maybe they love them as a friend, but it's not going to be the right fit for them as a long-term, intimate relationship as a spouse and partner for the rest of their life. And they have to come and actually say to that person that it's just not going to work. We're just not a good fit for each other, right? So the best thing to do is really to have that conversation, say, just not going to work because we're just not a good fit for each other. And go your separate ways, guys, and heal. You're going to mourn the loss, go your separate way, mourn the loss, and heal, so you can move forward in a different and a new relationship with someone else, devoid of all that those past attachments that you have when you try to keep somebody in your life for whatever reason it is, because each person has their own reason why they will have their own reason why they will want to maintain a relationship, a close relationship with an ex. All right, guys, I hope that you found something useful with this video. Please don't forget to like, share this with someone that you find that you may know who may have these kind of issues, and also please subscribe to my channel. This is Christine, your relationship and mindset master doctor, and your leverage for change. Until next time, keep growing. Take care, guys.